I've always felt called to work in the community. I've worked in community health centers, and I really felt a calling to come to the free clinic, especially when I saw the mission of the clinic to treat others as Christ would treat those around him. So this is where I feel fulfilled, and I really enjoy the community that we have here at the clinic, and also that I get to spend time with my patients.
I heard about Lackey Clinic one day while I was at work. I had been experiencing some health issues, and I was just at work in pain, pretty much. And it had been going on for a couple of weeks. And one of the volunteers from Lackey came in to get a haircut. And she said, "I noticed the last time I was here, you were limping." She said, "and now you're still limping, and you seem to be uncomfortable. Have you gone to the doctor?" I said, "No, I haven't." I said, "I don't have insurance." I just kind of jokingly said it and laughed. And she said, "Let me tell you," she said, "I volunteer at this wonderful place. Just from the initial meeting with the volunteer to actually coming in and meeting the staff, nothing was overlooked, and I never felt overlooked." Lackey is unique to me because they don't treat you like you're a patient. They treat you more like a family member.
Our patients do feel like a family. We are rooting for them. I'm happy when my patients feel better. That's a success for both of us. Like, we're working together.
I had things going on in my throat that were overlooked a little bit. She made sure to have those things looked at, even if there wasn't nothing. She made sure that they weren't cancerous or things like that. I was able to receive medical care, dental, prescription glasses that I didn't know I needed. I was able to even get orthopedic done. That was a plus. That was really, because to me, that's not something that most people get at a regular doctor's office. I was able to get these old crackly knees fixed, and I don't limp. While being a patient here at Lackey, my daughter, who was 31, was experiencing a lot of medical issues. She's been insulin dependent type 1 since she was 9 years old. In 2017, her kidneys failed, and she was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney failure and was placed on dialysis. And I wished everything in me that she was in Virginia, because at the time she was back in Florida. Because I knew had she had somebody like Greta and the team here at Lackey, I wouldn't be so worried. And on August 19th, she passed away of last year. I came in, and Greta offered everything. She, counseling, not just that, she was there to listen to me. I've had bad mornings sometimes, and just having a pastoral person there, or somebody just to come out and just ask you how your day is, or, do you want me to pray with you? I love that.
We hear a lot of patients say that when they leave us, that they miss that feeling of maybe the extra care, and knowing how invested we are in them, and that they do well.
Sadly, I'm no longer a patient with Lackey because now my husband's employer offers insurance. I wish there was more places like this, and I pray that they always stay here, because there's a lot of people that need them in the community. So if anybody could reach out to help, I always said if I ever won the lottery, I know I'm gonna give my 10% to the church, but Lackey gets 10% too. There's so many ways I wish I could give back.
I am so grateful to you for being open and sharing your story with me and being vulnerable. It's really an honor for people to open up to me. I feel honored when you show me that trust, and I feel like we develop a relationship, a friendship.
We did.
And that's built on that trust.
We always felt like if anything was wrong, not only did Greta care, Greta was gonna fix it, or she was gonna find a way to, hey, let me reach out. And you didn't leave us hanging. You never left us hanging. You were always there. You would be like, hey, let me check into this. And you would think of things that we didn't even think of.
As you get to meet with patients, you get to know their story. I know that you were having the issues with the pain and ended up having some surgical intervention, which I think really
Several,
helped.
yes. Several.
Yeah. So that I hope helped with your quality of life as far as working as a hairdresser on your feet.
Not just that, Greta, you saved my life. You saved my life. There's so many things that would have happened to me had you not been there for me. And I just want to thank you. And I know I didn't get a chance to thank you like I should have. But you saved my life, Greta. I never would have known some of the things that I was going through. I never would have known. Who would have thought at 40 I would have had a stroke, you know? But I wasn't taking medicine because I couldn't afford it. I wasn't going to the doctor because I couldn't afford it. You didn't treat me like that. You never once treated me like that. You always made sure that you took care of not just me, but my husband. And then without you and without Lackey, I really don't know where we would be. You saved my life. Lackey saved my life. Y'all saved my life. Thank you.